Finally, today we're going to talk about something that is not only important, but could also change the game for people who are in XRP Ripple. You should watch this video if you have XRP or are just interested in the future of cryptocurrencies. And what we're about to talk about could change not only the path of XRP, but also the path of cryptocurrencies and global finance as a whole. Fasten your seatbelts because we're about to share some fascinating ideas that could completely change the way you invest. Let's get started. Nota bene. And let's look at some interesting things Mr. Paul said that have caused a stir in the crypto community. Mr. Paul talks about a huge change in political leadership and makes hints that Zelensky and Joe Biden will be leaving the scene. Why there's NATO when it comes to cryptocurrencies, especially for people who own XRP Ripple. Now picture this, the rules and regulations are very important in the world of digital assets. How people think about cryptocurrencies can change a lot when politics change. Regulated and then widely adopted. Connect that to XREP, RE private currency that has been dealing with problems from the government for many years. According to what Mr. Paul said, there might be a change in the political climate that is better for cryptocurrencies like XREP. The leadership really does change, as some have said. It could mean a new look at crypto regulations, which could mean new chances for XRP and RP and its holders. Imagine that clear regulations make it possible for a lot of people to use XRP, which would allow it to reach its full potential as a bridge currency in the global financial system. That's what Mr. Paul's comments teasingly suggested, which makes them important to think about for anyone invested in XRP or interested in the future of digital currencies. Already sounds interesting. Let's keep going. 2019, an interesting timeline was made that showed how the global economy and politics would change in huge ways. The interesting thing was Trump's comeback. And what he was said to be doing against what was called the deep state. And this story made me think about how traditional power structures might fall apart, which would have effects far beyond politics. It wasn't just about politics, though. The timeline also showed important economic factors like the threat of credit card debt and the importance of systems like SWIFT in making international trade easier. At this point, the comparison between Ripple and SWIFT becomes very helpful. And SWIFT, which is currently the standard for cross-border payments, can take up to 5 days to handle transactions. Ripple, on the other hand, is a completely new way to do things. Thanks to its cutting-edge blockchain technology, Ripple makes sending money across borders quick and easy. And the speed not only makes things run more smoothly, but it also lets people around the world do business in real time. Also, you can't forget about the cost factor. When you use SWIFT, you usually have to pay big fees. And they can be as much as 3 of the transaction amount. Ripple transactions, on the other hand, are known for having very low fees, which makes them a much cheaper option for both businesses and individuals. This big difference in how much it costs shows how Ripple could change the way traditional banks work. When you think about what the timeline set in 2019 meant, it's clear that the stage was set for a possible revolution in global economics, from changes in politics to new technologies. Each piece of the puzzle pointed to a future where the usual problems that stop people from using money and being efficient could be fixed. Ripple is at the center of it all and is about to change the way we think about money and moving value around the world. And to put it simply, Ripple wants to take over the world, and as we can see, it has every chance to do so. What do you think about that so far? When SWIFT runs out, will the Ripple system take its place? And please tell me in the comments. Friends would be interested to know. That's not the end, though. Watch out for now. This is where things get interesting. Imagine a world where geopolitical tensions drop and the world's biggest powers work together to make deals that will make it easier for everyone to get along. These kinds of agreements could have big effects on trade, currencies, and the world economy. To begin, better cooperation between the US, Russia, and China could make the world's financial markets more stable. And geopolitical tensions go down. Market volatility usually goes down too. That's a good way to make international transactions easier because it's a cheap way to send money across borders. And traditional fiat currencies could be slowly replaced by digital assets and global trade. In this case, XRP become a key player in making cross-border payments easy and quick. Also, the fact that blockchain technology can work with other systems could make it easier for different financial systems to work together, which could make international trade and commerce run more smoothly. This ability to work with each other could be especially helpful if countries with different financial systems want to connect and make their systems work better together. Overall, deals between major world powers could change the way the world's economy works. Digital assets like XRP could be very important in making this happen, helping the world's financial system become more connected and efficient. As the dynamics of geopolitics continue to change, it'll be interesting to see how these events play out and how they affect the future of currencies and economies around. Here's the most crazy part of the video. Watch out for now. Just the Bank for International Settlements decision put gold back on the Tier 1 list of assets. These are a big change in the world of finance. When central banks and other financial institutions give gold this status, they are basically recognizing its value and stability. This move has huge effects on stability in the financial markets. Investors making gold and Tier 1 asset makes it better safe haven asset. When the economy is unstable or the market is volatile, investors often rush to gold as a safe place to put their money to avoid the volatility of other asset classes. Gold is now seen as a Tier 1 asset, which makes it even more appealing as a safe way to protect yourself from inflation and geopolitical risk. Also, changing the way gold is classified could have effects on many other financial markets. Central banks are buying more gold. Price of the precious metal may go up because more people want it. This could be good for countries and industries that make gold, but it could also change the value of currencies and exchange rates. Furthermore, the idea of gold as a Tier 1 asset might make investors rethink how they allocate their assets and handle risk in their portfolios. Adding gold to a diversified investment portfolio can make it more stable and resilient overall, and this is especially true when the economy is uncertain. Now, let's talk about how digital assets like XRP might be useful in a world where money is changing all the time. And so transaction speeds, high costs, and limited access are some of the problems that traditional financial systems have to deal with. Digital assets offer new ways to solve these problems. One thing that makes XRP stand out is its ability to make fast. Its decentralized blockchain network lets people send money across borders at low cost. And NRP is a great alternative to traditional payment systems like SWIFT, which can take days to process international transactions and charge big fees. Also, because blockchain technology is interoperable, it makes it easy for different financial systems to work together. This makes global transactions more efficient and connected. And as a bridge currency between fiat currencies, XRP can make it easier to send money across borders, cut down on settlement times and transaction costs for both businesses and people. This is because the financial world is changing because of new technologies, changing geopolitical situations and new rules and regulations. Digital assets like XRP could have a huge impact on the future of finance. Since more people are using digital assets and old problems are being solved, their usefulness and importance are likely to become